The 26 billion shillings government allocated to sports for the financial year 2019-2020 still falls short of what National Council of Sports believes is the ideal amount needed to run all things sport. Council General Secretary Patrick Ogwell says sports is more than just activities on the pitch.
Firstly, sports need investment in infrastructures, needs investment in the talents in terms of strategic interventions that promote identification and development of talents in the country, and also to support national team participation in major international events. Now, the volume of those expenditures, when you put them all together, 26 billion, even if you pick it and put it aside for only those, won't be enough.
The Federation of Uganda Football Associations is expected to take up 10 of the 26 billion shillings earmarked for sports. Ogwell also paints a picture of the activities that go on behind the scenes that will also eat a chunk out of the money.
And that's why football case was presented and became prominent. And it is a background of the 10 billion, which today has become a nightmare to some people. They lobbied, they presented their case, and I got directive from the ministry to ensure that this particular amount of money is ring-fenced and remain with what? 16 billion. We have to participate in major international events like Commonwealth, Olympics, and the rest. And the planning, the preparation, and eventual contingency and participation are key. So in that component cost center alone, you find you're spending about 4.5 billion.
Council has stipulated a number of things that qualify a sports federation to increased funding. Take netball, the federation's budget is expected to be increased to over 2 billion shillings in the next financial year.
We are supposed to make considerations on the 8 priority sports. We think they are not all of them at the same level. FUFA has already taken a 10. What about netball, which is going to World Cup, not continental, World Cup? They have a line, they have money which they must get in the quarter. In this current financial year, netball is allocated 1.5. We think going forward we must increase their volume of money so that they have already proved their case that the current defending champions of Africa, netball.
With more money available to sports today than before, it rather shows the poor planning for the subsector than anything. The idea of increasing sports funding was largely done with football in mind rather than an actual interest in sports by the government. This left sports disciplines like boxing, athletics, netball on the fringes. This despite the fact that the 3 disciplines have actually put Uganda's name on the world stage. Felix Manyindo, NTV Weekend Sport.